It's Fragrance Friday. Phoenix J back, y'all, and I'm super excited. As y'all can see, I'm soft launching this platinum hair. I'm really excited to show y'all when I finish all the toning and the healthy things I'm doing just to ensure my hair maintains its integrity. And maybe brows. Y'all get down in the comments. Let me know if I should go with the brows because I'm thinking about doing the brows. Just kind of lighten them up, giving that 90s supermodel fashion flair, very high fashion. I'm stepping into my high fashion era. I'm stepping into my curation era, and I'm really excited for y'all to be along this ride with me. For this Fragrance Friday, I'm going to talk about some of the newbies that I have here in my collection that I haven't brought onto the channel yet. It's not a ton, so I'm not going to keep you long, but I am excited to be sharing some of these with you. For those who missed my announcement earlier this week, I do have a new segment I'm going to be playing with very soon. It's probably going to be the most produced, edited thing I've done to date, and I'm really excited because I think y'all are going to really like it. So be looking out for that like mid-July. We'll find a day for it. We'll make it its own special thing. And it probably will be one Fragrance Friday out of the month that we do this special segment. So be on the lookout for that. Um, but before we get into today's fragrance combo, second announcement was that I got into grad school, and the grad school is the school of my dreams and the program of my dreams. I'm really excited to start kind of documenting that journey and bringing y'all along the ride for me because my intentions, my goals, my plans are big, and this is tying directly into them. So I think that y'all will be really excited for that journey because it really is going to relate to y'all a ton, and you're going to see what that means soon enough. Today's fragrance combo is one that I had to put something on. I was getting ready this morning. So, long story short, someone was trying to steal my identity, child. They were trying to steal my identity, but they just happened to be a little bit slower than me. And I happened to be on my phone when it happened. And I was able to stop it, but I had to go get a new debit card. And I was waiting for it to come in the mail, but it wasn't coming soon enough. So I ran to the bank and was like, hey, I need a card. Um, and this combo is what I had on today. And the branch manager was like, whatever you're wearing smells so good. And I told her where I worked and that she can come see me, even though it's out of the way from where we are. She was like, oh, I'm there. I'll come see you because you got this going on. It's the perfect balance of soft and power and masculine and feminine, and it just smells so good on you. It works so well with your chemistry. I said, oh, girl, fragrance is my specialty. Um, so we have Rice Baby, which I've talked about recently, with Tonka, which I've also talked about recently from Soli Notes. And I topped this off with Cashmere Skin. Y'all, it's giving rice, it's giving luscious but soft bit of vanilla. It's a perfect balance between masculinity and femininity. It's the perfect balance of soft but still with power. No note overwhelms the other. It's excellence. It's excellence. So that has been fun wearing today. I've really enjoyed it. Um, yeah, y'all know I'm quick to throw a Fleur body mist on real quick. And in this season, I've been doing a lot of rice and mochi and matcha type scents. I'm just really in my Asian appreciation vibe when it comes to the scents. Been wearing a lot more Korean fragrances too, so I've had a lot of fun with that. So without further ado, let's get into these newbies for the collection. I'm gonna start with the one that I was most excited to learn about, and I couldn't talk about it until it came out. And I've said before how I am a stan of Versace, so I got a little travel size in this one. This is the newest Dylan Blush Pink from Versace. I have Dylan Purple. I have Dylan Turquoise. I have Dylan Blue. Now I've got Dylan Blush Pink. And this one is just in time for spring. So we've got notes of apple, freesia. I know you on the heart. We've got, there's some strawberry, marshmallow, a dry down of musk and vanilla bean, and some tonka. This is perfect. The freesia really, to me, is one of the stars here with those juicy, fruity notes. But having worn this, the dry down, you get tonka, you get musk, you get vanilla. The marshmallow comes through as you wear it, as it kind of heats up and dries down a little bit more. I'm getting it now. Mm. To me, they always like create some of those fragrances that are just so memorable. Crystal Noir, Versace Man Eau Fraiche, even the intense version of that. I usually keep my little bottle of that intense nearby, but I guess I've moved it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I have like 2 or 3 of these. This is good. I'd worn the original for 15 years, and then this comes out. Um, Pour Home. I mean, like, I've never been a big wearer of Arrows. I had an ex that I got into Arrows Flame, and so I don't really wear Arrows Flame either. But that, I mean, like to me, it's just a great fragrance house, great prices. Price point is amazing, especially for it to be a luxury brand. So yeah, they hit that one out of the park as well. No surprise there. No surprise there. So Versace Dylan Blush Pink is the first one up. Next, we're going to talk about this one that I've actually had this for like a month. Maybe I've had this one for about a month. Um, I haven't worn it a ton because I'm still playing with how I want to wear this one. And so this is from Born to Stand Out, which y'all know how I feel about Born to Stand Out. One, I love their boxes. They really do a great job at really catching your attention. Like these stand out in a crowd. Born to Stand Out, Korean fragrance brand. This is Nanotopia, and this is supposed to be our banana fragrance. But what's really interesting about this, we've had a lot of banana launches recently. Marc Jacobs launched their Daisy Oso Extra with a very heavy banana note, which I think the Daisy line tends to have banana in it. Then they had the Murakami's. The Murakami Green had this gorgeous banana note. Then we had Juliet Has a Gun drop, Banana Rush, and that was absolutely stunning and delicious. And now we've got Nanotopia. And now that I've let this sit for a little while, it gives like a flambéed cinnamon spiced banana with like rum. All of their fragrances, when it comes to these things that we really expect them to go super gourmand, they don't. They don't go super gourmand. They're a balance. I mean, they're still gourmand, but they're not a sweet gourmand. They're usually a spiced gourmand. I think about Drunk Maple and how that was a spiced maple 1000%, and it needed something like Sugar Addict to sweeten it up. This I could layer with Banana Rush, or I could layer it with my what's that other banana fragrance I have that is so delicious? Oh my gosh. I have another banana fragrance. I think it's from Aroma Concepts, or it's one of my Arabian brands. It's got the gorgeous bottle like Tiramisu Speculoos, but it's a caramelized banana. This you get it, but it's not so sweet. And there's something in it that makes me think of the smell of lanolin. My skincare junkies are gonna know what that means. My people who've used Lanolips are gonna know what that means. But there's that sweetness that you get from smelling lanolin that comes in the heart somewhere on this one. Still a unique fragrance. I might end up wearing this weekend to give it a try because pool party, celebrating Independence Day with the family, but really just celebrating family, just really getting to spend time with them. So, yeah, we've got Nanotopia, Born to Stand Out. Next, this is the newest launch here from Dolce and Gabbana. Dolce and Gabbana, to me, they don't really miss. Um, Even though I've never been a huge fan of light blue, I do really like the Devotion line. I also like the one, that line. They tend to do a pretty good job with those. But this one is Your Devotion, Intense, Eau de Parfum. And this one is definitely, it's not the same as My Devotion, which I loved. I raved about that and its gorgeous pear blossom note and how I instantly loved that fragrance. One, gotta love the bottle. The bottle is just gorgeous. As I sprayed this and I started smelling it, I was like, this smells like My Devotion. That's because it is My Devotion. Hang on just a second. You could see how I made that mix up, though. You could see how I made that mix up. My Devotion, Your Devotion. Your Devotion, Intense. My Devotion is also intense, but Your Devotion Intense just came out about a week ago. And yeah, that My Devotion I still love. I was like, man, it smells like pear blossom. It was. This one features Sicilian melon. That is on the top, and you literally have to smell it. When you first spray it. It's like a cantaloupe note. Mm. I've actually worn this with my Batik watermelon and my melon mist from Boy Smells, and it definitely brings more of the melon vibe because this does what My Devotion does and settles into this really nice, subtle, musky floral. It's good though. It's perfectly summer too. Like it's really good in summer because it's not heavy, but it's still got that intensity and it's got really nice longevity to it. And finally, I've talked more and more about body care and the body ritual, getting the skin right. Now, see, my skin is still hydrated. I hydrated my, I moisturized 12 hours ago, more than like 13, 14 hours ago, when I got ready and my skin is still moisturized. You can tell by looking at the elbows. On my complexion, you would know if I were not moisturized on by my elbows. But one of the things that I've been doing differently is I've also included this in my routine. And it's not part of my everyday routine. I use this for my layering, but I've talked about how I like the by Rosie Jane Rosy scent. And they've got a body milk, a hydrating body milk. And you can y'all see how much I'm using that? Like we're already here. We're already here. I really like this. I do it full body, perfect everyday body milk. But especially when you're building a nice fragrance layer and you want something that's going to give you a subtle, long lasting skin scent, this has been spectacular. Okay, y'all, get down in those comments. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Get down in those comments. Let me know if you've got any questions. If there's anything you want to know. Also, share this with someone that you care about. Let them know we're over here schooling the kids on fragrance. We're talking about fragrances at least twice a week. We're doing our random Wednesdays, where we're just something comes up and comes out. And then we're also having our Fridays where we just really get to dive into fragrances and things trending in fragrance. Again, there will be more skincare. Thank you so much for tuning into this Fragrance Friday. I appreciate y'all, and I will see y'all on the next one. Phoenix J out.